Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today we got beer review number 3500. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, beer review 3500. Guys, I'm hoping this is going to be a tasty beer, but from what I am seeing and reviewing, it may not be as good as I was hoping it would be. This is Widmer Brothers Brewing. These guys are out of Oregon. This is their 2010 edition of their barrel-aged bourbon, BRRRBON, Brothers Reserve Series. It's considered a winter warmer. This Beer Advocate has it listed, this is a 9.4%er, 40 IBUs, and it was released in September of 2010, and that's what I am getting. It says here August 30th of 2010 for a bottle on date. So, big 22-ounce bomber, and guys, I've had this in the cellaring fridge downstairs since 2010. Long time. Not quite 9 years, but pretty close. Over to Untapped. They don't have the IBUs listed, but they do have the 2010 edition listed. It says here, barrel-aged bourbon is smooth, winter warmer, and its first release is a part of the Alchemy Project. Following the initial brewing process of BRRR, the beer was given a fresh change of hops during second fermentation and then put into Kentucky bourbon barrels and aged for 4 months. After barrel aging, the beer was allowed to deteriorate fermentation, final conditioning before release. So, and it doesn't have awesome numbers from these guys, so I don't know what to expect here, guys. I bought this in 2010. And it's been cellaring ever since. I was hoping to save it for a special occasion, which Beer Review 3500 is. So I don't know if this is going to be a good beer or not. And if it's not, I hate to say that, but it is what it is, and I'm going to tell you what I'm tasting accordingly, guys. So if it's a good beer, I'm going to tell you it's a good beer, and if it's not, I'm going to tell you that too. Because I paid for this beer. And whether I pay for it or people send it to me, I try to be as honest as I can with the beer reviews that I do. And I've been releasing a lot of beer reviews here lately because I had so many sent to me by Mr. Fudge, and some of those were a little bit out of date. So we're trying to get through those. I just posted a bunch yesterday, and we're probably may even post a bunch today. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to catch up because he sent me so many. And with me only being able to do a couple a day, they have accumulated, and I'm just trying to get through, so nobody needs to be concerned or anything like that. I'm just trying to catch up where I'm not 2+ months behind and trying to get these beer reviews posted. I know I'm not going to get the views on them that I normally do, posting 1 or 2 a day when I release 20 at a time. So we're just trying to catch up, so don't be alarmed or anything like that. I'm just trying to catch up and get back up within a week or two where I can start posting some of the beers that I have, whether I'm going to get some new ones sent to me or I start pulling some of these older ones out of the fridge to review for you guys. So with that being said, we've got the IBUs from Beer Advocate, but they clump them all together, but they did have the right ABV for it. 9.4%. We've got the commercial description, we've got the bottle on date, so let's do it. Let's get it open and see what we got. Nice little hit, a little bit of smoke. Seems to be fairly well carbonated for a 9.4%er. Not pouring a huge head, going down straight down the center. So we're going to save a little bit of that for the other half. I don't want to drink it all. About 1/8 of an inch of head on that pour. It looks very clear, guys. Definitely looks like a filtered beer to me. It's a nice, rich mahogany color, but it is very clear. I can see light right through it. So let's get it to the nose. Getting a little bit of roasted malt and caramel and toffee. Not a lot of bourbon notes in there, so you know they left it in 4 months, according to what I'm seeing on Untapped in Kentucky bourbon barrels. So I'm not getting a whole lot of those bourbon notes, so I'm a little disappointed in that. This was not a cheap bottle of beer. Anytime you see something that's packaged in a bomber and it's in a cardboard box, it's a little pricier. And that's all I'm getting. I'm not getting any kind of chocolate or dark fruit or anything, but it's cold and out of the fridge, and it's been in the fridge a long time, guys. So probably the whole time that I've had it, it's been in the fridge. So I don't think it's fermented any further. So let's salve it and see what we got. Cheers. Not a lot of bourbon notes there, guys. So they left it in 4 months. The bourbon has faded or didn't have a lot to start with. So I don't know if they've used first run bourbon barrels. Those had beer in them before. But a little disappointed in what I'm tasting. I was hoping this was going to be a very tasty beer. I didn't go look at the reviews or anything before I pulled it out of the fridge and decided to do it. I will say the alcohol is very well hidden, but not getting a lot of bourbon notes or anything like that. So, not as impressed as I was hoping I would be. But it's right out of the fridge. So let's sip on it for a while, see if any of those bourbon notes come out. I'm not getting any at all right now, guys, at all. So, paid a premium price for a bourbon barrel aged beer, according to what they're telling us, and I'm not getting it. So, probably would not buy this beer again, unless it changes my thoughts while I'm sipping on it. So let's do that. Let's go sip on it and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little up here. I'm impressed with this beer, really. I would not buy this beer again. I will not buy this beer again. I don't care if it's fresh or not or whatever. I bought this beer and it wasn't a cheap beer to buy in the box. And I sold it for a while for a special occasion, and this is the special occasion, and I am very disappointed, guys. No bourbon notes whatsoever, and I paid a premium price for it, and I'm not getting the bourbon notes. And even though they're calling it but it's not there. So if you've got one of these celery, you probably already get it out and drink it, because it's not going to get any better, guys. It's not going to get any. It's not going to get better. So, with that being said, it's a decent winter warmer, but for a bourbon barrel version, not there. Even now, it's warmed up, I'm not getting the bourbon notes, so very disappointing. Final choke. Alcohol is well hidden for 9.4%. It is a decent beer for a winter warmer at 9.4%, but bourbon notes are non-existent. Not there at all. Zip. Nada. Not there. So probably won't buy anything from these guys again. Widmer Brothers. I'm not going to pay a premium price for a beer that's in a big bomber and then packaged in a big cardboard box. There's supposed to be a big bourbon barrel version with what their name is. Very disappointing, guys. It's a B beer to me, and that's where I'm going to put it. 85 is where I'm going to give it. 85, right down the middle of the B category. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 3.62. It's in their B range also. Over to Untapped for final check-in. On this one, they have it at 3.92, which is in their B plus range. I'm not going there, guys. I'm not getting zero, absolutely no bourbon notes on this beer. So whether they faded and it was a better beer in 2010 than I'm drinking now in 2019, usually those bourbon notes don't fade that much, but if it was there, it's not there now. So it is what it is. It's a B beer. Won't buy it again. Probably won't buy anything from these guys again, period. So not going to get burnt again and again. So if you had the 2010 barrel-aged bourbon, which there is no bourbon in this one, let me know what you think until we meet again. Let's go see what's in the fridge. Very disappointed for Beer Review 3500.